Okay, Cam here, and I'm just hopefully this will be the last of the videos for this turn set. Pretty expensive war. I was, we've not got units really to waste at the moment, and we did lose a 61 or a 62%er in this last battle. Really would like 7 or 8 attackers before we take on the Mongol capital, and we're a long way from that. We've got 3 axemen, a very injured spear, but at least there's progress. Okay, so we're about to 2-whip this, and we've got a couple of units over here. I'm almost at the point where we're going to run out of puff if we unless things go absolutely swimmingly down here. I think that we might just be lucky to take this this city here and call it quits, which is going to end up with motherland issues and all that other stuff. But I'll have Kublai as a constant enemy. But I suppose if anything, he's not popular with the other leaders either. Everyone's cautious or annoyed with him, so I suppose diplomatically we could be doing worse. Might see. I don't think anyone's happy enough to actually declare on him with us and dogpile him. Yeah, and he's too far away. He doesn't even like us. We don't even know where you live. And Saladin's. Yep. So we're in this war by ourselves. Okay. We're gonna 2-pop with the city, and finally we're starting to run into a bit of unhappiness as a result of a lot of 2-pop whipping over Whoop-de-Doo's turn set as well as my own. But here we go. This might be the last of them. We'll see. Aiden is still just churning out units. I mean, it's not unproductive at 11 per turn. That's nearly, it's just short of 3 turns per unit, which is a nice little production hub. But gee, we need iron working to make this city turn into something. And again, this guy, I'm just really worried that it's going to flip in next to no time. But I think we just had to use that settler for something, and we've taken a pretty good spot for the time being. Okay, so this is the worker that we stole off Kublai, and just looking for an appropriate spot where he can start. Start cottaging. I think I might team these guys up. I'm almost inclined to build a mine there just to get some natural hammer development as well, if we decide to cool down a bit with our whipping. I'll just let them act as a pair. Okay, so we'll give our spears combat promotion, so they can either act as medics or or eventually get formation promotion. We might just form a little sod there and wait for these 2 replacement units from Istanbul, and we should be able to get another one out of Aydin as well to team up. So that'll give us pretty much a reasonable defensive force. I mean, if I was Mongolia, I'd be banging out archers there, and we could potentially be looking at 4 or 5 and maybe city walls, but let's hope not. Before I roll on the turn set, we'll just see if anyone's picked up alphabet, and they haven't. And there's nothing to be done in the resource department. And can't do anything here. As I said, we'll okay, the enemy has appeared, so I've got who? An archer. Single archer, that's okay. Provided he doesn't take a shot at our workers. Might just give him a bit of a scare, you never know, might come back. Well, this is, I mean, we can't, there's no real point in moving units for the time being until we get these two X-Men out. Now, yeah, good, he is coming out next turn, so that's handy. Well, these are, even though this is just going to overflow into unhappiness. Just wondering if we pick him up and move him over there. It's not going to change anything. And how many? 32. So yeah, look, he's going to become happy again in a couple of turns. So so we can afford to build that population up. 3. Yeah, it matters neither one more than the other, I guess. May as well keep earning commerce and let's wonder if we can get rising next turn. Comfortably. Okay. Oh, look, we may as well get them on the move. Try and stop any counter-offensive. Stick them on a nice big hill like that. That's the best way of coming in. It's really using that. Why not? Why not? Because, yeah, look, I'll just keep them there for the time being until, as I said, normally you'd want to keep the momentum of a war going, but there's a severe lack of units here, and we'd be juggling, I guess, with 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's pretty borderline, but we'll keep him here, and you're just going to I'm almost inclined to take that spearman in case we end up, with one of those very wounded units that we can take out with at least one last unit. Why not? A bit mildly risky, but can't see Mongolia now, so the easiest way to get there is that away. And yeah, so I'll see if see what this guy decides to do. Hopefully it'll attack our spearmen across the river, but chances are against. But even if we push him over there, at least it keeps our worker free to continue to build the mine. If he goes there, then well, that's going to muck us up a bit. Okay, just to check to see that there's no trades going and no one's got alphabet.